First of all, a very good morning to all. With the hope that you all are usually fit and fine, let us start today's session. So this session is again going for the students of class 10, and the topic is still same, quadratic equation. So let us review some topics that we had already studied. In quadratic equation, we have studied about how to solve a quadratic equation. It means how to find the roots or solutions or zeros of the quadratic equation by using three methods. First one is by factorization method, second one is by using completing square method, and third one is by using quadratic formula to find the roots of the quadratic equation. After that, we have gone through some word problems as well as regarding to numbers as well as area and parameters of some shapes. About in the last topic of this chapter, and the name of the topic that I am going to teach today is nature of roots of a quadratic equation. Now we have already find the roots of quadratic equation by all three methods, and now we will try to find out how is the nature of roots of quadratic equation. So we have studied about quadratic formula, and the quadratic formula is x is equal to minus of b plus of minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So in this quadratic formula, this b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac is known as discriminant d of a quadratic equation. It will clear how is the nature of the roots of a particular quadratic equation. If this b square minus 4ac, it means is discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. It means if it is positive, then the quadratic equation will have two different real roots. And if this discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. If discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then quadratic equation will have two equal real roots. It means the roots of quadratic equation will be equal and real. Now, if this discriminant b square minus 4ac is less than 0, less than 0 means negative. If discriminant b square minus 4ac is less than 0 or if negative, then this quadratic equation will have no real roots. It means no real root means it will have imaginary roots. We conclude that if discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 or positive, then the quadratic equation will have two different real roots. If discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the quadratic equation will have two equal real roots. And if discriminant b square minus 4ac is less than 0 or negative, in this case the quadratic equation will have no real roots. Let us take an example, and we are going to find the roots of this quadratic equation, the nature of the roots of this quadratic equation. So if we compare this equation with standard form of quadratic equation, then it is ax square plus of bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the standard form. If we compare, then a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus of 4, and c is equal to 3. Now find the discriminant d, that is b square minus 4ac. It means b square, b means minus 4 square minus 4 into a, b is 2, 5c, c is 3. If you simplify it, then 16 minus 4 to 8, 3 is 20 of 4. 16 minus 24, it is minus of 8. It means the discriminant d of this quadratic equation is minus 8. Minus 8 means negative. It means the discriminant is negative, hence it has no real roots. Now let us take another example. The example is 3x square minus 2x plus 1 upon 3 is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation because the maximum power of the variable x involved in it is 2. And we need to find the nature of the roots or the zeros of this quadratic equation. So if we will compare this with standard form, then A will be 3 and B is equal to minus of 2 and C is equal to 1 by 3. Now find the discriminant D, then it is B square minus 4AC. Substitute the value of ABC in this discriminant, then B square is minus of 2 square minus 4 into A is 3 into C is 1 by 3. 3 and 3 cancel out, then it is minus 2 square is 4 minus 4 which is 4, it is equal to 0. In this case the discriminant D is 0. B square minus 4C is equal to 0. Then the quadratic equation will have two equal real roots. So dear all, this is all about today's session, the nature of roots of a quadratic equation. Be safe, be healthy. Thanks for watching.